Inside your skull, a universe of 100 billion neurons fires, creating your reality. This network, more complex than any supercomputer, controls every breath, memory, and thought. It's the seat of your identity and the silent conductor of your life. We've mapped its regions and traced its pathways, but mysteries remain. What if the brain is more than a biological machine? What if it holds secrets that defy our understanding of physics and reality? These are not science fiction, but real, documented phenomena that challenge what we know about ourselves. Join me, Shah, as we explore 10 strange, real phenomena inside your head that even top scientists can't explain. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the universe within you. Classical physics governs our daily lives, but at the quantum level, reality gets weird. Some scientists propose that the brain's microtubules might act as quantum computers, where decisions exist in superposition of possibilities. When you make a choice, you may be collapsing a quantum wave function, selecting one reality from many. This theory suggests consciousness could be fundamentally linked to quantum mechanics. Our minds might not just process information, they could help create reality itself. Quantum entanglement, where particles remain connected across distances, might have a parallel in our thoughts. Are we quantum participants in the universe, not just observers? The answers remain elusive, but the questions are profound. Déjà vu, a fleeting, powerful sense of familiarity in a new situation. Science can't fully explain it. One theory, it's a memory glitch, where new experiences are mistakenly tagged as old. Another, tiny, harmless seizures in the temporal lobe create false familiarity. Some speculate déjà vu could be a glimpse into parallel universes, or a brief echo from the future. While science leans toward neurological explanations, the phenomenon remains mysterious. For now, déjà vu is a personal crack in reality. A reminder that time and memory are more fragile than we think. Is it a brain hiccup, or something stranger? The answer is still out of reach. Déjà vu keeps us guessing about the true nature of our minds. Every night, dreams take us beyond logic and time. Sometimes people report dreams that seem to predict the future, precognitive dreams. History is filled with stories. A child dreams of disaster and days later tragedy strikes. Skeptics call it coincidence, but some dreams are so specific they defy easy explanation. Billions dream nightly, so some overlap with real events is inevitable, but the details can be uncanny. Could our subconscious access information beyond our waking mind? Is time more fluid than we perceive? Science has no answer, but the phenomenon persists at the edge of understanding. Precognitive dreams hint at a mysterious connection between mind and future. The corpus callosum connects your brain's hemispheres, creating unified consciousness. When severed, as in some epilepsy treatments, two separate minds can emerge in one skull. Split-brain patients seem normal, but in tests, each hemisphere acts independently. One hand may act without the other's knowledge, revealing two wills in one body. This challenges our sense of a single self. Are we truly unified, or a negotiation between competing systems? The split-brain phenomenon exposes the fragile construct of identity. Beneath our seamless experience, there may be multiple consciousnesses held together by a bridge of nerves. Where does you really reside? Sometimes, brain injury unlocks extraordinary abilities acquired savant syndrome. People suddenly play music, solve math, or recall every detail of their lives without prior training. Cases like Orlando Sorrell and Derek Amato suggest hidden potential in all of us. One theory, these abilities are suppressed by higher brain functions, only released when those controls are disrupted. Could we all have dormant genius within, waiting to be accessed? Savants force us to rethink talent and learning. It's not always practice, but sometimes a biological accident. The brain may hold a library of skills we never knew we had. Is there a way to unlock this potential without trauma? The mystery remains. The placebo effect proves belief can heal. Sugar pills, fake surgeries, and sham treatments can trigger real biological changes. Pain relief, dopamine release, even reduced symptoms. The brain's expectations activate its own pharmacy, blurring the line between mind and body. Placebos work so well, new drugs must outperform them to be approved. The effect isn't just psychological, it's measurable in the body. How does belief translate into healing? Science is still searching for answers. The placebo effect shows our minds are active agents in health. If belief can heal, what else is the brain capable of? The power of expectation is a window into the brain's hidden abilities. Blind sight is seeing without sight. People with damage to their visual cortex are blind yet can respond to visual stimuli they can't consciously see. They dodge objects, guess shapes, and navigate spaces, all without awareness. This reveals a second, unconscious visual system in the brain. Multiple pathways process vision. Some bypass conscious awareness entirely. Blind sight separates perception from awareness, showing much of our brain's work happens below consciousness. How much of your behavior is guided by unseen information? The brain sees, even when you do not. Blind sight challenges our understanding of perception. We feel in control of our choices, but neuroscience tells a different story. Experiments show brain activity predicting decisions seconds before we're aware of them. The brain prepares actions before the conscious mind decides. Our sense of free will may be a story the brain tells itself after the fact. Are we truly in control, or just narrators of decisions already made? The debate continues, but the evidence is clear. Consciousness lags behind the brain's actions. You may be the last to know what you're about to do. Free will is stranger than it seems. We can map the brain and describe its processes, but one mystery remains. Why does any of it feel like something? This is the hard problem of consciousness. Why do physical processes produce subjective experience? No amount of neural data explains the feeling of pain, the color red, or the taste of chocolate. Some say consciousness emerges from complexity. Others think it's a fundamental property of the universe. The gap between brain activity and inner experience remains unbridged. Are we just biological robots, or is there something more? The hard problem challenges the limits of science and philosophy. Consciousness is the ultimate mystery, the ghost in the machine. Is your mind limited to your brain? The extended mind theory says no. Tools like smartphones and notebooks become part of our cognitive system, extending memory and thought beyond the skull. If a process outside your head functions like one inside, it's part of your mind. Even your body, gut neurons, sensory feedback shapes your thinking. You don't just think with your brain, you think with your body and environment. This view redefines self. You are a dynamic system, not just a brain in a vat. The boundary of your mind is fluid, shaped by what you use to think. You may be much more than what's in your head. We've explored the brain's strangest mysteries, from quantum thinking to the hard problem of consciousness. Each phenomenon is a crack in our understanding, hinting at a reality stranger than we imagine. The mind may not just process reality, it may help shape it. The greatest frontier isn't outer space, but inner space. The quest to understand consciousness is the quest to understand ourselves. The journey is just beginning, with profound discoveries ahead. If we know so little about our own minds, what else don't we know about reality? The answers may change everything. Follow for more on Plant Unbelievable.